Welcome back to Hollister MacIntyre, everyone, as today we're looking at some future draft prospects. Roy Beard out of Pittsburgh, really smart and a really good zone cover corner. They can tackle pretty well. And then Chris Harris out of BYU, Chris Harris III, really dynamic, think like Brett Kraft, very good at catching the ball, good in man coverage and press. Then we'll look at Jason Clemens out of Utah, a really good run blocker. We would be really lucky to add him to our team. And let's go ahead and jump into our game. And so we're taking on the Falcons today. The Falcons, of course, have DeAndre Swift, who we did trade to him, as well as Tony Pollard. So two really fast running backs in their backfield. So we'll have to go ahead and see if we can actually contain those two backs. You know, we have at times looked good against the run, but you've also seen at times like Cole Bright destroy us with his legs. So, you know, this team is still figuring out its identity on defense. Offense, we're a mess. I don't know what to say outside of our run game is just, it's nothing, you know. So we'll see if we can go ahead and take on the Falcons and actually show some strength in our run defense today, coming up soon after this. And Ricky Rubini is set to kick us off here as away we go here in Atlanta. In Atlanta, Georgia, we're going to see the Falcons get the ball first as they will kneel in the end zone there. And out comes Marcus Mariota for his first play of the day. Still in Atlanta all this time. He's still rocking Atlanta digs. You know, I'm just, I'm surprised, but really great career for him so far to kind of revitalize his situation. And he's going to go down on 1st and 10, sacked by our strong safety Tracy Walker. 6-yard loss for him there, and it'll be 3rd and 16. Looks like the Flyers are backing off coverage now. Mariota dropping back. Throws this one out to his tight end. The tight end, I don't get what that is. You know, Hayden Hurst falls, and that's it. So Salt Lake City gets the ball back, and we're going to hand it off to Lance Roach on 1st down. Roach has had up and down times this season running the ball. As 3rd and 8, we're going to go ahead and drop back on this one, throw it deep, and we find Paris Campbell, who's looked at times good, and at times he's just not been a part of the game at all. But makes a big play there on a comeback to make it a 1st and 10. Now 3rd and 9, Belton throwing this one to TJ Hawkinson on the angle route. He's got him for a 1st down, and the Flyers march on. 2nd and 10 at the 44, handoff to Matthew Beard. Beard with the huge hole up front. Beard had a monster few games recently. He's looked fantastic. Has to take over as Sammy Blake is out now, potentially for the year, I've heard. And Matthew Beard running it again. He's going to pick up about 6 yards here. We'll make it 2nd down and I guess officially 5. 2nd down and 5 in the strong eye. Handoff to Beard. Beard running through tacklers. I mean, he's just so strong. And he's already got 5 rushes for 30 yards. 1st and 10 now. Punches right. Belton throwing this one out to the end zone. Dante was double covered. That's a force and a half, and Dante can't believe it. I mean, seriously, Belton is just making some mind-boggling passes at times. Mariota now back on offense as we come up empty on that trip despite going down all the way the field. Now 2nd down and 4, bunches left as Mariota is going to drop back, throw this one out to Hurst. Hurst has a 1st down after about 5 yards there. For the 1st and 10 at the 30. Mariota in the gun. Looks like DeAndre Swift is back there with him. No touches for DeAndre Swift yet. And that's going to be dropped. 2nd down and 10 now. Dropping back, Mariota going to run with this one, and he gets rocked down by Chance Fortunata. Ran into the monster on the left end there. And now it's 3rd down and 17. Mariota dropping back. He's going to roll out with this one. Green's running out for him. And guess who gets him again? It's Chance Fortunata. So great field position after Fortunata's 2 sacks as Belton will take over. And Paris Campbell breaking off a tackle there will pick up about 9 yards. 2nd down and 1. Looks like we're in the eye now. Jumbo set with 2 tight ends on the end there. Belton making some adjustments, going to hand it off to Beard. Beard fighting through a tackle to get a 1st down there. Gets about 4 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8 now. Man in motion. Belton in the gun. Looks like it is Paris Campbell. He's going to drop back, throw this one out to him. That's actually Ben Goddard we ended up throwing to. He was the motion man, and Ben Goddard with a one-hand catch. A little fancy for him there. Now a screen pass out to Lance Roach. Roach has the edge. Can he get into the end zone? No. He gets met at the 1st down marker. It'll be now 1st and 2nd and goal. Hand off Kosi Mensah. Mensah into the end zone. Another touchdown for him on the season. He's been our go-to at the goal line. And this time gets it from about 4 or 5 yards out to score the touchdown. I think that might be one of his longest runs of the season. Mariota now first play for DeAndre Swift. And Swift's first run, 1 yard. Second down and 9 now, and Tony Pollard checks in. We'll draw here for Tony Pollard, and he loses a yard there as Jay Terry brings him down in the backfield, the rookie, with the tackle for loss. And so, between the two backs, 2 rushes, -1 yards. 3rd and 11 now, DeAndre Swift dropping back. Mariota's going to take off and run with this one. He will get contained and have to slide down at 30 as the Flyers will go into the second quarter about to get a punt and a 7-point lead. So Salt Lake City's defense looks great today. We'll see if they can keep it up after this. Top of the second quarter here as Belton has the ball again. Handed off to Matthew Beard. Beard with about an 8-yard run there, and it takes him forever to go down. Finally he does. Now second down and 8. Belton, play action, dropping back, throwing this one deep. He's got Pettis. Pettis with a beautiful catch. Pettis in one-on-one coverage might be the best wide receiver in the NFL. 1st and 10 now. Roach in the game. It's an RPO, and we're going to hand it off to Roach. And Roach with a nice run there, 11 yards. Fantastic run for him. We're really hoping to see more of a running back roll out of him. Now second down and 6, throwing this one out to Ben Goddard. Goddard down at the 10-yard line. They'll mark him down actually at the 9, and that'll be a 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Beard. Beard breaks a tackle. Actually just really gets away from a tackle and spins his way into a tackle. I'm not sure what that was. It'll be 2nd down and goal at the 1-yard line. And because of that spin mistake, Kosi Mensah will take this vulture touchdown here as Salt Lake City goes up 14-0. Tight look here for Mariota. Mariota throwing this one out to Hurst. It's been pretty much Hurst or bust today, and for the most part it's been bust as they do pick up a big gain there. 1st and 10 at the 40. Mariota under the center. Gonna play action to Tony Pollard, and he's brought down, not fooled by the play action. That's Rashawn Gary this time, as Gary and Fortunato have formed a really formidable edge rushing duo here. And now on 3rd and 12, it's a pick thrown right to Jeff Okudah. Okudah having a fantastic season, and he'll pick that one off at the 40-yard line for Salt Lake City. So 1st and 10, Belton with the ball again, handing this one off on the RPO to Lance Roach, who again picks up 10 yards on the run, and he's got 3 rushes for 23 yards. Pretty good for him so far. 3rd and 10 now, split backs, actually TJ Hawkinson in the backfield, as it's going to be a screen pass out to Beard. Beard getting out of one tackle, but he'll be brought down at about the 43-yard line, and that'll be 4th down and 5. Ricky Rubini to kick this one. This will be about, I want to say 57 maybe. Rubini, it's up, and it's no good. Short. I thought Rubini had the leg for that. So 1st and 10, great field position for Mariota. He really needs to get something going here as he's going to throw this one deep. Double covered, and that gets broken up. Lucky it wasn't picked off there. Terrible pass. 3rd and 6 now. Mariota, 5 minutes left in the second. Gonna find his wide receiver there. That's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be brought down at about the 22-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. We're running out of time here in the second, so Mariota's got to get something going. And hopefully... Oh! As Danny Shelton blows up the defender. Mariota does get this one out in time, though, and that'll be about 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. Terry slides over, and just a nice slant there. That went over Trey Harris's head, and that gets caught at the 4-yard line. Makes it a 1st and goal. Very manageable for Atlanta. Mariota dropping back all day long to throw this one. Throws it out to Hurst. Hurst is in the end zone with a nice push forward. And that's Atlanta's first score of the day after really so many good defensive stops. I just feel like Salt Lake City should have more points on the board. So 2nd down and 7 with 3 minutes left. Chance to go ahead and take this one back to 2 scores here as we'll hand it off to Lance Roach. He picks up about a yard, and that'll be 3rd down and 6. Belton dropping back, throwing this one out. And that gets caught by Paris Campbell. Dangerous pass there. Really good shadow coverage. But Paris Campbell comes up with that one, and that gives us a 1st down. 2nd down and 6 at the 46 as we'll find Lance Roach now. Roach cutting outside. Roach, one man to beat to the end zone at the 10, at the 5, and Roach all off rack yardage there. I mean, that's what we drafted him for. So Lance Roach scores a great touchdown. Fantastic touchdown receiving the ball now. And he was a receiver in college, so, you know, it's not too surprising as Mariota now in the 2-minute drill is really pushing this field. 1 minute left, 17 seconds now. 1 timeout left. Got to manage the time right here as they'll go ahead and take a timeout wisely. And with 10 seconds left, they'll kick a field goal to make this an 11-point game at halftime. And Salt Lake City with an 11-point lead, you know, especially getting the ball back because we deferred. You know, things are looking really good right now. Defense looks great. We'll see if they can keep up the intensity in the second half. Hopefully so. Coming soon after this. We start the second half with the ball, of course. 1st and 10 as Belton will hand this one off to Beard. And he'll be brought down in the backfield. Shrug off 1 tackle, but, you know, it doesn't matter when 3 people are rushing on you there. It'll be 2nd down and 12 now. Belton making some adjustments, I believe. Hands it off to Beard, and Beard shrugging off a tackle. He'll get about 12 yards back there. It'll be 3rd and 2, I think, so actually only 10-yard run. And now you have to expect we'll run the ball again. Hand off Beard, 1st down. You know it's coming, but you can't stop it. Beard is such a good runner, and our offensive line is doing so well. Now 1st and 10 at the 37. We're going to hand it off again. Why not? Beard, one more time. Bell cow doing his thing. So in checks Lance Roach. Looks like Beard might get a breather finally, and we're going to go ahead and throw it to him. And they are ready for the screen this time, not giving up another run after catch touchdown for Lance Roach there, as we'll have to kick this one away. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mariota now. 1st and 10, Mariota at the 30 now. Falcons offense starting to really look improved here. He's going to hang on to this one for a while, throws this one out, gets stood up, and actually the ball squeaks out and we fall on it. I think they might rule this one down by contact, and they do, unfortunately. So 2nd down and 4 now. Falcons still down 11 points. Mariota dropping back. Shelton almost gets to him, but he gets this one out in time. Finds Calvin Ridley as Justin Coleman having a hard day containing Ridley. 1st and 10 at the 47. Play action. Throws this one out to Hurst. Hurst breaking a tackle down at the 33, as we really have not seen any DeAndre Swift despite being RB1 for the Falcons. Maybe he's injured. 1st and 10. Handoff. No, actually not to Pollard, as this one goes out to the 16, caught by Calvin Ridley once again. 2nd down and 7 at the 13-yard line. Pitch out to Tony Pollard. Pollard shrugging off an arm tackle, and he's into the end zone. 1st rushing touchdown for him on the day, and now we're looking at a 1-score game pending this 2-point conversion. Mariota dropping back, throwing this one out. Hurst has it. Hurst is in, and it's a 3-point game. The Salt Lake City Flyers really are choking away this lead. RPO now, finding Paris Campbell. Campbell gets about 11. We'll pick up the 1st down. It'll be 36-yard line to go. 3rd and 11 now, as another offensive drive has gone stagnant. Belton dropping back, throwing this one deep. He's got one-on-one with Pettis. Pettis has his man beat, and that's a 1st down at the 3-yard line, as Dante Pettis again proves why he's one of, if not the best wide receiver in the NFL. 3rd and goal now. Belton dropping back, throwing this one out. He's got TJ Hawkinson. That's a score, and the Flyers go ahead 2 scores once again. Coming up on the end of this 3rd quarter here, as the Falcons really need to get something going again. How about Pollard though? Nice run from him, 9 yards, and we'll be down at the 34-yard line. 2nd and 1 now. Hand off Mariota to Pollard. Pollard has a 1st down before being brought down by Mitch Newman. 1st and 10 now in the gun with DeAndre Swift back in the game, actually. It'll be a handoff to Swift. No, he keeps it. And looked like a design run. I don't know if that was a QB draw, like read option type play. But Mariota with a really nice scramble there for a lot of yardage. 1st and 10 now, a minute remaining in the 3rd. Dropping back, Mariota will roll out and throw this one, and he gets rocked down by Chance Fortunata. Lucky it wasn't picked off. 3rd down and 3 now. Mariota dropping back, throwing this one out. He's caught it. That's Calvin Ridley again for a 1st down as we end the 3rd quarter with the Falcons driving once again. Just really not finding a way to stop this passing attack.
Flyers 28, Falcons 18.
We start the top of the fourth quarter here, 2nd and 11. Down 10 are the Falcons. Flyers looking really good through 3 quarters, but have to come up strong now as DeAndre Swift catches this one for about 6. We'll make it 3rd down and 5, and after a holding penalty, it'll actually go back to 3rd and 15. Mariota dropping back, throwing this one out quickly. It's caught, but brought down short of a 1st down, 4th and 5, and they will elect to kick it. Wise decision there. Kick is up, kick is good, and a flag is out. Was that roughing the kicker on Tamani Baware? You gotta be kidding me. Our recent addition, I guess he tried to dive for the kick, and they're gonna actually catch him for roughing the kicker there. And that's gonna be a touchdown right after to Hurst. So I think that should have been running into the kicker. I don't think that was roughing, but it doesn't matter. They go ahead and elect for it to be roughing, and what should have been a 7-point lead is now a 3-point lead. Belton on 3rd and 6, dropping back. Belton hit as he throws. It is caught by Paris Campbell, shrugging off a tackler, and actually loses yardage by doing so, I think. But we pick up a 1st down. 2nd and 5, play action. Dropping back, throwing this one out. He's got Dante Pettis again. Pettis over 100 yards by a mile at this point. And that'll be 1st and 10. 40-yard line to go here as we're going to go ahead and hand off to Beard. Beard with a hole. Beard pushing forward to the 31 after a 9-yard run. Make it 2nd down and 1. Man in motion now. Belton. It's going to be a handoff to Roach, and Lance Roach has a 1st down on a 2-yard run. That's 2nd down and 10. Belton dropping back. Belton going to take off and run with this one. He's got about 8 yards there. Gets hit, but somehow doesn't actually take... You know, I guess they're worried about that roughing the passer type thing or the unsportsmanlike conduct. And now handoff to Matthew Beard. He'll pick up a 1st down on a 5-yard run. We're at the 17-yard line, and we're a score away from ending this game. 1st and 10. Belton, drop back. Throwing this one out to Ben Goddard. Goddard down at the 11-yard line after a 6-yard catch. Now 3rd and 1 into the strong eye. Handoff Kosi Mensah. And Mensah with the 4-yard run puts us at 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. So we're going to start taking a little time here as adjustments are being made. Drop back, Belton, and he finds Dante Pettis. Actually probably quicker than we wanted it. But Pettis catches a touchdown, and we are up 10 points with 3 minutes remaining. Just got to have our defense come up clutch now. Mariota rolling out, going to take off and run with this one, and he's brought down hard for the sack. Just a big hit there. You know, you're fortunate that you're okay if you're Mariota now. 2nd down and 11. He's going to take off and run with this one again, though. He's not worried. He's not shaken up. Another big hit there, crunching between 2 defenders. But he picks up a big gain there. 42-yard line, 2nd down and 10. Mariota dropping back. Quick throw out here on the seam. It is caught by Calvin Ridley once again. Now 2nd down and 6. Throwing this one out. He's got, guess who? Calvin Ridley. 1st and 10 now at the 34 with a minute and a half remaining. Mariota, they have all 3 timeouts. They got to get going, though. Throw this one out. And he's brought down inbounds specifically for a 1st down. Mariota dropping back, throwing this one out. It is caught, and he stays in bounds. What is he doing? 3rd and 3, 44 seconds remaining. Mariota finds his man. Inbounds once again at the 4, though. Time is running out. 23 seconds left, and they've now had to use 2 timeouts in this drive. So now they need an onside kick and a miracle, really, to pull it off as Mariota rolls out. He's brought down for a sack, and that means 3rd and goal at the 10. 17 seconds left. I mean, this game is basically over here. Mariota throws this one out. It is caught at the 1, and with 2 seconds remaining, they do get the ball off, and that is broken up. That will be the end of the game as we win 35-25 over the Falcons. Some good late game heroics from the defense kept us from losing this one, frankly. Offense kind of stepped it up towards the end, and I'm really proud of our team. They came to play today against former teammate DeAndre Swift, who really didn't get many touches this game. Bit of a shame there. But, I mean, you look at this team, and they're playing well. They're gelling quickly. A lot of young players. You got Chance Fortunata, #1 overall pick in his 2nd year, looking really, really good. Mitch Newman, you know, in his 3rd year. Another 1st-rounder guy, really locking down, kind of like a Roquan, you know, in the middle of the field there. I'm just really impressed with this team. hoping to see a little less from the interceptions out of Austin Belton, but we'll see if that can happen going forward. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.